Huh? Three. Well, can we get one of these fours up there? Oh, gotcha. St Albans 3 o'clock. Let's drive. Get the ball. unlucky. I thought it was on two. Pressure, right? A little bit of press here. A little bit of pressure. Come on. Come on, let's get one. Come on. Watch him jump up when the half-time whistle goes. That's Muslim. Zebras. Come on.
Low.
Testing 1 2. Go to the stream. Go live. Go live.
Yeah, it's live.
Testing 1 2. On Facebook, is it live?
Yeah, it's on live.
Nope.
Wait, what do you mean it's not? Should be. Sure.
Nope.
Goes to Moreland.
On T-Map. Testing 1 2. 1 2. Testing. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. 1 2. Testing.
Yeah, we're back. I can hear you.
Testing 1 2.
We are back. We are back onto the stream.
No, Facebook isn't working. Cool. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the halftime break here at CB Smith Reserve. We apologise for the technical difficulties we had in the first half here. We seem to have everything up and running once again. It is Geelong Soccer Club leading the Moreland Zebras 1-0 after a 6th minute strike. Zebras all to do in this half now. We get some scores from around the grounds, and currently it's half time around the grounds, and it's Moreland City 2, Melbourne Victory 1, Springvale White Eagles 1, Murray United 2, Werribee City 0, North Geelong 1, and half time it's Whittlesea Rangers 0, Brunswick City 0. Joe, welcome back, mate, for the start of the second half.
Thanks, Dominic. Good to be back.
Hopefully everyone can hear us loud and clear now after the issues we had in the first half, so we apologise for all those technical difficulties.
Yes,
Looks like we're back up and running again now, Joe.
So it's just good images you would have seen, but no dulcet tones of Dominic Montesano. So we're back again.
Just as the players make their way out to the pitch, Zebras out nice and early. And all to do in the second half now, Joe. And 1 goal lead isn't a...
No, it's not insurmountable. I mean, the thought process amongst the spectators is we look a little bit flat. I don't know whether that's translated to the playing group. They're keen. So it's all before us, Dom. This is the season probably for us. If we succumb, then we're probably not going to get there. But if we do, we're going to put pressure on everybody else and just get our momentum happening again. Exactly right, Joe. As we mentioned at the halftime break, it's currently 53 minutes gone. North Geelong still leading Werribee City 1-0. So it's the result we want there, but we need to get the result turned around here. And 1 goal, Joe. Nice early goal in the second half for us, and we're back in the game. And Zebras can push. It looks like there's going to be a substitution being made, though, Joe. There's bound to be somebody come on. Sean Timmins looks like he's stripped and ready to come, and just trying to find out who's actually moved. Williams looks like he's slotted into midfield. It looked like still 3 at the back.
It's a substitution for Geelong.
Geelong.
Been changed. So coming off number 10 in Kyle Markham, being replaced
Goal
by
scorer. Number 17.
In Lewis Kovarobius.
Kovarobius, that's it.
Geelong gets us underway here now at CB Smith Reserve for the second half. Ball now distributed down the line, but Sadler gets in the end of that one. Headers it down to the path of Cardamone, who gets it under control. Back to Sadler. Sadler still in possession. Look for the run there of Luke Devitt, who gets pushed off the ball. Referee calls play on. Ball still bobbling out. Geelong get out of it there now. Long one over the top. Looking for the run there, but West Astuti on the end of that one tells his teammates that he's got the ball. Rolls it out now to his teammate in Watley. Watley to Watson. Back to Watley. Now across to West Astuti, who then clears it, goes along, down the ground. Barfrosh get underneath it. Can't win the header down, but header in the middle of the park now, controlled by Guy, who comes out wide, looking for the path of Cardamone. Can't find him.
Too telegraphed.
As Geelong managed to get out there, but comes off a Geelong player there. Well done by Guy to win that ball back, and Zebras have a throw in.
You recognise he made a mistake, Dominic. The ball was far too telegraphed and easy picking off for Geelong. So Zebras will need to be a little bit smoother with their transactions as Geelong look to punish us again.
Coming through now. Geelong still in possession.
Dennis Yongoul sprays the ball out to Michael Trigger.
Trigger can't get past Sadler though. Still with it, Trigger. Goes for the cross. West Astuti gets double fists on that one.
Take a strike from deep and away it goes into the suburbs. Into the suburbs.
Yep, on that neighbour's roof up there, Joe. As Nanel makes his way across there from the other side of the ground. Not the tallest of people to go across there and get that one, Joe, because unfortunately it has gone on the neighbour's roof there. So
yes, CB Smith, if anything, always keeps the groundsman under control by having plenty to do.
West Astuti goes with the header now.
Barfrosh can't make an impression as Geelong clear it.
And the ball goes well wide there. Sadler to take the throw in. Airport side of the ground. Long throw in down the line, looking for the run there of Cardamone. And as far as Guy though, Guy finds Devitt.
Bit of space out here, and they do. They come this way. Lucian Banda, the 16-year-old, wins it again.
Brilliantly done there by Lucian. And Guy, first time touch, gets Watson. Now in possession the Zebras, just trying to build up the play and go out wide. Now comes out wide, finds Arnold. Arnold looking for the path of Williams. He was sort of flat-footed there a little bit, but receives the ball back anyway in Arnold. Now looking, finds Williams. Williams sidesteps, goes past one, onto his left. Ball comes in, back post there. Cardamone on the end of it now. Cardamone still with it. Now finds Watson, can't get the ball though. Geelong defender comes in and clears it.
We can't get a strike on it, but Cardamone caught 2-on-2 here. Not a down. Cardamone does the trick.
Still trying to get through with the Zebras. Geelong now go the long ball down the line. A couple of Zebras underneath that one there.
Geelong would be looking to try to see off Moreland's first 10 minutes of aggression in this first half.
Brilliantly done there by Sadler. Now Watley passes across to Williams. Williams in possession, looking for the run there. Goes the run of Devitt. Tries to get on the end of it, Devitt. Ball referee calls play on. It was an accidental handball. Referee called the advantage, play on. As young Lucian there gets onto the header of that one. Looking for Williams, and Williams has it back to young Lucian there. Now back out wide to the middle to Watley. Watley distributes across the ground. Finds Sadler. Sadler now to Guy. Zebras with a couple of early chances here into the box, Joe. Looking like a different team in the second half.
A little bit more threatening. Doesn't come off that time. Barfrosh gives it away.
Just Geelong. Be careful though, because Geelong do like to get us on the counter and go that long ball. So there it is again. Long one high up in the air, out wide. Goes to distribute through the middle of the park. Sadler gets an outside of the foot on that one. Into the path of Cardamone. Tries to win that one there. Geelong player goes to the ground too easy for the ref's liking. Play on.
Barfrosh, bit of space for Barfrosh. Arnold out on the right-hand side. Can he see he's still on his own? No one's looking up just yet, and we go backwards and miss the chance. Still open here on the right-hand side. We're continuing to play the left-hand side. And Guy again. Cameron Watson goes left. Williams still going left.
Still now Guy into a little bit of space. Can't get the pass though.
Turn it over. Two players on the right-hand side free here. No one lifted their eyes. Sadler. This time will come right.
Yep, into the middle of the park. Finds Watley.
Banda in space. He's got to hit him, and he does. Banda looking up the line for Sue. Sue back to Banda. The youngster doing as good as he can.
Middle of the park now, Watson. Keeps possession, Watson. Back to Lucian now. Now goes along through. Finds Barfrosh. Tries to look up with Arnold, who does get control of it there. Arnold does. No. Ball gets turned over there now, and Geelong with the resulting free kick. Arnold, unfortunately, unable to get control of that ball.
Raised his hands and grabbed the shirt there, so the referee's pulled it back. Moreland keen to get things rolling along. Geelong not so keen to get things moving. They're hanging on to the lead, and justifiably so. They go long this time.
Young Lucy gets the front spot, wins a header down. Well done by the 16-year-old. As Luke Devitt tries to link up there with Watson, can't do so. Ball spills forward though.
That final ball's just not working at the moment from the midfield, but we are... It comes off Guy, and it's a Geelong throw. We are actually a little bit more into the game, Dominic, at the moment, trying to force the issue.
Yeah, when we look more direct, Joe, we look a lot more dangerous, but that last third, unfortunately, can't get the resulting outcome up there at the moment. As the ball comes out now, Zebras in possession. Guy now goes into the middle of the park, finds Sadler. Sadler beats one, goes over the top, looping ball. Barfrosh goes to control it, still does, spills out to him somehow. Barfrosh now streaming forward. Tommy Barfrosh still with it. Barfrosh tackle comes in. Cardamone behind there. He's stripped down. Referee's called offside there. Cardamone in an offside position. I hate that rule, Joe, where they wait for the attacker to get that ball. If it's offside, just lift the flag early. And
look, I don't know what FIFA's actually thinking, but what happens there is there's a greater chance for the injury to the player because the players aren't looking for the flag. They keep running. The keeper's coming out, and we're very fortunate that no one breaks a leg in a situation
exactly right,
like
Joe,
that.
definitely.
I really don't know what FIFA are looking at.
The idea of waiting for the ball to be won by the player that's offside is absurd. If it looks like he's going to get even half a chance to get to that ball, it should be called straight away offside.
There's a collision waiting to happen.
As the ball gets kicked out now from the resulting free kick. Sadler wins a header down. Now Watson pushes
all
forward.
over him. Barfarosh not getting...
Yep, referee signalled that one at that time. He's all over him. Got the free kick.
Well, to me, that the hand on the shoulder, there's an
Sadler
injury.
is down.
Oh, it looks like a week of attrition here for Moreland Zebras, unfortunately, with the injury woes. This time, Tremaine Sadler, the hero of Wednesday night. Doesn't look good. Physio Anthony Murray just assessing the situation. I haven't seen his thumbs up yet or anything like that. No indication whether the injuries... Lifts his head now, though, Sadler. Moreland Zebras don't want to see him leave the pitch. There are plenty of defenders on the bench to come on, Dominic, but Tremaine Sadler has been one of our best this year, as indeed it was his goal that got us underway on Wednesday night in extra time against Bulleen.
Definitely, Joe, a rocket of a shot outside the 18-yard box, Joe. Brilliant strike from him. Looks like he's making his way back up onto his feet. I think,
on his knees and up he gets.
That's all good there.
He'll have to walk off as he's received treatment, but he should be right to come back on. Looks like he's walking okay. Cameron Watson stands over this. Zebras need to make something out of this.
Not sure where the 10 yards was there with the free kick.
We're going to buy real estate off that chap ever again because...
Cross comes in now. Wally, tried to direct
tried
the
to
header
guide
goal.
it. Tried to guide it in.
Get there though. Referee calls play on there. Saul trying to win the ball back for the Zebras. He does. Spills into the path of Watley, who then goes across. Ball's gone over the line. Yep, it's a goal kick there for Geelong. Yeah, not too sure what the referee was looking at there in that occasion. There was no way that was 10 yards for that free kick.
If you've seen it on the video, there's no chance of us buying any land from the main referee today, as that certainly wasn't 10 metres. Nonetheless, David Booth looks to get us underway, taking plenty of time. Referee looks at his watch. Still haven't got underway just yet. There we go. Williams gets to it first. Barfrosh looking to run on. Can't get it. Geelong look to clear and do.
Tackled by Barfrosh. He got the ball there. He got the ball.
Play on.
Yeah, Geelong play going down way too easy there on that occasion.
The lineswoman here not intimidated,
Definitely not.
holding her ground under undue pressure from the supporters. Ibanda gets Arnold. Arnold making a run down the right-hand side, gets slid across. Resultant throw in for Moreland Zebras, just in front of the Rose and Gold wholesale fruit sign. And Landtrack Environmental Services.
Arnold Saw now into the box.
Barfarosh
Being held onto there, but tries to get a strike on. I think he really had much of an angle there from that, John. Probably had a better option trying to distribute back into the middle, cut it back into the middle.
Yeah, the cutback was probably always a better option there, but making a little bit of space they are, finding a little bit of joy. So Moreland Zebras have to take the game up. They're trailing. Now both footballs on the pitch now, just what Geelong, another 30 seconds off the clock for Geelong. Keeper deciding which one's which. There he goes. And he kicks the ball out. David Booth there, another customary 1 minute to get it running again, and this time does.
To the head of Williams though, free header down. Watson goes out wide to Cardamone, but Guy able to run in the end of this one now. Guy cutting through, still in space. Guy now goes to distribute the ball through the middle. Cut off there by Geelong player, and it's cleared over the fence for another throw in for the Zebras. Watson makes his way across.
Geelong sitting deep, Moreland Zebras putting pressure on.
Now Watson with the ball. Distributes, nice cross in. Tries the header there from Saul, but can't get possession of that one. As Williams now on the edge of the box trying to get a strike, can't do so either. Geelong retreat. And they're out now through the back. Down the side of the wing now.
Yongoul.
Brilliantly done, gets a touch on that one. Ball goes out for another throw in, stops that attack from Geelong.
Lucian Ibanda there, just cut off Yongoul's passage of play. The youngster was a match for Dennis Yongoul of Geelong.
Throwing in off the head of Williams, goes out for another throw in.
Just what Geelong would want, as we look like we're readying a substitution here, and Salah Arcado looks like he's making his way to the centre touchline. Takes off his training strip now.
Dare say probably maybe David Cardamone and make him way for him, Joe.
Well, Cardamone's been a bit scratchy, possibly not as fit as he could be.
Saul not playing on Wednesday night, so I guess he'll should be playing a full 90 minutes here.
Yep, shouldn't be Saul. Well, Trigger's on and falls to the fall of the ball. Michael Trigger, he sprays it backwards. Geelong do the arch, come out again. Trigger trying to get it through. Sadler does nothing but hook it back into the middle. Williams nods it away. Goes to Geelong. Geelong putting a bit of pressure on themselves now. And sprays the ball out and again into the neighbour's yard.
There's a local there who'd go for a jog. He's going to collect that for us, hopefully, Joe.
Yeah, luckily we've got some very good neighbours in Moreland.
Yep, and there's the...
Is the custodian, one of the...
Nope, he's kicked that one as well. As the substitutes made there, Joe, it's actually Luke Devitt that made way there for Salacado. So substitution for the Moreland Zebras. Coming off, number 6, Luke Devitt, being replaced by number 18, Sal Arcado. Geelong now with possession, now looking down the line. Watley on the end of this one now. Gets it out, clears it. Williams underneath it, tries to win the header there. Can't do so. Cardo, newly brought in player there. As Saul brilliantly done there. Shimmy's past one player. Here's a breakaway now for the Zebras. Numbers forward, Guy now pushing. Tries to go around one, can't do so though, and unfortunately...
One back by Barfarosh. Well, it's a bit of a ping pong here.
Was a little bit there, ball just bouncing around, darting around everywhere in there. Sadler gets a header down into the path of Watson and Williams, and both players go for the ball and they've both left it. Ball in the middle of the park. Geelong now in possession. Williams puts the pressure on.
That singles another 30 seconds, 40 seconds wasting time, and as he throws the ball away, and I've got to say the linesmen and the officials aren't really awake to this sort of stuff. If you can hear me get excited in football land, it's one of those things where none of the three officials are actually paying attention to what's going on the pitch, which is unheard of in our code.
So free kick taken now. Ocado underneath the end of that one, headers it up, wins the second header. Still Geelong with possession. Still in control, Geelong. Now goes the ball through, finds the run there into the 18-yard box, cut off there by Watley. Experienced campaigner there now, comes through, Arnold Sewell. Takes on one, tries to get past the second one, that's another one.
Cynical. And deserves a card, he's given him nothing.
No, he's already on a yellow card, Joe, that's why he's not giving him one.
That's the reason. So Liam Harding escapes
Anywhere
a
else on the
card
ground,
there.
Joe, any other player would have been given a yellow card for that one then.
Liam Harding escapes a card. Time now of the essence. The fourth official just explaining to senior coach Diamichis why not. Got a touch on the corner here, or at least a throw in for Moreland Zebras as Tremaine Sadler's long diagonal ball gets knotted out by a Geelong defender. Moreland Zebras, all to do. And again,
Going to head to that one first.
Ebander finds Watley. Watley looks up, Sal Arcado on his own. This time he's going to take it further. Oh, he doesn't get the ball. Ebander has to scramble and does.
Brilliantly done on his toes, the young defender, and managed to get to that one first as Watson now comes out with it. Looking for the run forward. Now distributes, finds Arnold Sue, who's on the end of this and here, closed down early, finds the youngster in Lucian, who gets the pass to Williams, which goes through to Guy, and then Cardamone unfortunately flat-footed and ball brilliantly done there by Guy, won the throw in there for the Zebras.
Guy's final touch, just not good enough at that stage. Williams.
Tries to flick over the top, but
Yeah,
too cute there, I think.
Bit of a hit and hope.
That was an elbow there, but player not going for the ball at all. Watley gets up on his feet pretty much straight away.
There's a substitution happening here. Oh, low.
There's again, kicked the ball away again.
I'm not sure what's happening here. The fourth official's involved. Oh, that ball's no good by the looks of it. We're chewing through the footballs here today.
Another one outside there that hasn't been picked up yet, Joe, from the back, but
They're pointing to it now. They scramble to clear it. Moreland look like collecting it. They do. Cardamone drifts around. Heads it back into the 6-yard box. Doesn't fall kindly for Moreland, and Geelong able to run it out. It's the number 11, the winger, Dennis Yongul. He's still got it. Sadler sacrifices himself and gets in front of the blocked shot. And Moreland able to come out. Great work by Tremaine Sadler. David Cardamone takes the free. No, it's a throw in. Ebander. Just in the wrong spot there, but Lucian Ebander looking, goes inside. Guy presents himself. Backs into trouble.
probably shouldn't have turned into that middle there. Unfortunately, referee gave him the free kick, but
Very lucky to get out of that one. We play on. Well, just a flick.
just rushed again.
Just a flick and hope, and the Zebras waste that opportunity. Barfarosh closing down the keeper. Keeper spreads it out. And Geelong, the game stretching a bit. Could play into Moreland's hands. Cam Watson. Ooh. Oh, Guy's just taking his eyes. Just taking his eyes off the ball. Cardamone, a flick and hope, doesn't go anywhere. Michael Trigger
Ball out wide now.
sends Kuravabas on his way. He crosses first time. Jack Wester stood, he'll collect and get it moving again for Moreland Zebras. He goes short to Matt Watley. Jacob Williams coming through the middle, goes left foot, tries to find Salah Cardo. Geelong defending resolutely and nodded out.
Now for another Zebras throw in. 65 minutes gone here. It's Moreland Zebras 0, Geelong Soccer Club 1. There's Watson there now. Gets it back down to Watley. Watley looking through, runs forward, but everyone a little bit stagnant up there. Now trying to link up the pass with Watson. Watson gets the ball. He's tackled off it. Referee's found a free kick there now. Probably should have been a free kick for the early one against Watson, but the referee's paid that one against Geelong for the tackle on Salacado.
They look to make amends when they get the first one wrong. Although there's definitely a second free kick there.
He's brought it back to the position of
the original one.
Free kick, so
there you go. So maybe he was paying advantage. Moreland Zebras. Ball by Watson, near post, far post. Raises one hand.
So free kick coming through now. Watson distributes, only finds ahead of a Geelong player though, unfortunately. Couldn't get the ball over the top of the wall. Bit of trouble here now for the Zebras as Lucian's there caught one-on-one. Lets him go through. Lucy keeps his eye on the ball. Brilliant header down from the youngster. Watson trying to link up with Williams, and they do with Sadler instead. Sadler now takes a few touches through the middle. Pushed off it there, Barfarosh. Still in possession of the Zebras. Now comes out wide. Watson gets control. First time pass into the path there of Sewell, but can't do that. And Geelong, just a big kick out.
Just missing that little bit of quality.
And the ball is on the roof.
Just missing that little bit of quality.
We've got another ball there on the roof, Joe, so I think they're going to go downstairs and get a couple more soccer balls.
Bit of space here. Williams goes short.
Ricardo couldn't win the ball back there for the Zebras, unfortunately.
Bander's got to get there now, and he does so.
Brilliantly done. Jack Westerstutti sends it long. Two Zebras players, and Ricardo brilliantly done.
Barfrosh has made a run, ignored. Go sideways. We still maintain possession. Guy.
Now wide, Cardamone still
again.
flat-footed there. He's been caught out 2 or 3 times there on the wing, Cardamone, but
it's not a great ball to start with by Guy. Then you sell him short by not going to it. Always a big chance to lose that ball. Geelong in no hurry to get this going again.
68 minutes gone here at CB Smith Reserve, and there's a foul throw called there. So linesman calls the foul throw there on the Geelong player.
Plenty of time if we're good enough.
Flick on there from Cardamone. Can't win it in play. Ball trickles over the line for another throw in there for Geelong. In front of the Zebras technical area. Throw comes in early. Looking for the run forward there. Sadler gets in the end of that one, and ball still in play. No, linesman put his flag up, and it's a Zebras throw in. In front of the visitors technical area there. Sadler takes the throw. Finds Arnold Sue, who then sends it forward. Looking for the run of Barfarosh. Can't find him.
Just playing into their hands, those hit and hope balls. If we're going to do that, we're going to be direct, much more direct.
Out wide now. Young Lucian, Ubanda, Watley, centre of the ground now, sends it long one over the top, looking for the run of Ricardo. Second to that ball, unfortunately there Ricardo, and it's a throw in there for the Zebras, comes off the Geelong player.
At least he contests, makes it a chance for us once it gets knocked out.
Sue finds it into the path of Tom Barfarosh, who's into a little bit of space here. Barfarosh now finds Williams. Williams lines up, takes a shot, ball's deflected and cleared out for a corner there. Ricardo closing, and Zebras pushing again. 70 minutes gone here at CB Smith Reserve. Still Moreland Zebras 0, Geelong 1. 20 minutes to go. Still plenty of time for the Zebras to get this equaliser. Short corner's taken. Finds Arnold Sue, who then goes to take on one. Takes him. Finds Watson, who then distributes into the middle of the path of Guy, who then takes a shot. Unfortunately, Guy always had his back up, unfortunately, and was never going to get that one there on target.
The keeper's going to let the ball run into the net. Yep.
kick to be taken here now. As we've got a bit more movement on the sidelines here now. Dare
Looks
say,
like
Joe,
Timmins.
maybe a movement. If Timmins comes on, wouldn't be surprised if Falstall maybe goes the option of
Sadler.
back up front as he did the...
Or Cardamone. Cardamone
Crunch
gets sandwiched in between two defenders. At least he forced his way back in there. No option but to give the free kick there as the player making the run for the ball has been sandwiched by two defenders. Zebras with a chance now. Level the score. Can we? All you black and white listeners, wherever you may be listening from, tense times down here at the Zebras. As UV look to make their second substitution. In fact, David Cardamone's coming off and Sean Timmins.
Timmins will replace Sadler, and I think Sadler may push up the ground, Joe.
We'll need to give him something to worry about, so it's not a bad substitution in my eyes. Arnold Sue looks more likely of the culprits, or is skipper going to pull rank?
Reckon the skipper may have this one, Joe?
Yeah, it looks like body language suggests the skipper's going to pull rank. The full 10 metres are applied. Cameron Watson, can he drag us level?
Ball flicks on, takes a deflection, and it goes out for a corner.
Certainly heading in the direction Geelong got ahead to it, and it goes over for a corner. And Moreland Zebras prefer to take the corner on the in-swinging. Arnold Sue.
Timmins, a substitute, makes his way up there as well.
The German import came to us in the window. Can he deliver a ball? Can.
Nice ball. Brilliant ball, headed down.
Oh, Barfarosh.
Came off a Geelong defender though. That's gone out for another corner.
Barfarosh got his head to the ball, but it's come off a Geelong defender. Geelong remonstrating here. A lot of pressure on the lineswoman. She's standing her ground, and justifiably so. Moreland Zebras applying some pressure here. Watley looking to escape his man. We're going to go long.
Ball gets distributed in. Sadler, takes a shot across the face of goal though.
It was the right thought by Tremaine Sadler. A couple of shots fired across the bow, Dom. The last 20 minutes here looking like it's going to be a little bit of fireworks if Moreland Zebras can get one back. Geelong thinking that they might be able to have done their job by now.
I do think they've done enough. As we look around the grounds, it's 82 minutes gone. Still Werribee City 0, North Geelong 1.
.73 minutes. Williams has won everything so far in the air.
Sadler pushes forward.
Create
Nice one,
something.
brilliantly done. Now Sadler on the end of that one. Watson goes to flick one over the top, but can't get into his path of his teammate, unfortunately.
Geelong keeper looking to buy some time. Two forwards go to him. Now he has the kick up. Not a convincing kick. Makes some ground. Comes off trigger back to Moreland. Geelong still knocking it away. Salarcado, can he get there? Can't. Geelong looking to play out. Banda wins it again.
Brilliantly done there, and Salarcado will get the free kick.
They've had two nibbles at him, says the referee, and the free kick will be there. Cam Watson.
Did ask for the 10 yards.
There's 10 metres. 10 metres is not 10 metres.
Ball comes in. Got a bit of outswing. Two Zebras players going up for a Barfrosh and Williams. No talking there and communicating, unfortunately. And the ball trickles out for another goal kick.
Geelong aren't interested in retrieving the ball. Arnold Sue drags it back for David Booth to kick out. David Booth just patting the ground again, trying to chew up as many minutes as he can. Geelong looking snug. Body language suggests they're going to hang on. Moreland Zebras have other ideas. They get a nod on. Oh no, there's a chance here for Abdul. The bander comes across.
Brilliantly
And the
done
youngster-
by Bender and by
Youngsters forced him wide. That's great defending by the young man.
Timmins winning that one there down for the Zebras. Still in possession though, Geelong still up front. And ball
Goal kick.
goes over for line for another goal kick there for the Zebras.
Oh, Karavubis there showing his trickery, trying to throw the ball out again. This game needs another goal by Moreland Zebras to make it
Does, Joe.
a tense 15 minutes.
Flick on. Barfrosh.
Barfrosh.
Over the top of everyone's head there. Barfrosh gets in the end of that one now. It trickles out for another Geelong throw in. Throw in to be taken. In front of the Degani Coburg sign there. Throw comes in, and as far as Watson, Timmins, wins a head up. That's the first. So the referee's called for hands in the back there. It's been happening all game for our players, and he hasn't called one, and now all of a sudden he's called a free kick there. Geelong with the free kick now. Taken, goes long.
They go long.
Timmins heads off
Jack
that one there, and
Westerstuthy has to
picks
come
that one
out.
there up.
Come on, Jackie, get it going again. Get it going again, Jack. We need it.
Puts the ball down, looks for his options forward.
Just
Telling his teammates.
chewing up some minutes, Jack.
High one, up and under. Guy underneath that one there, can't win the header down. Comes up Geelong player, goes out for another throw in now for the Zebras.
All to play for, and Banda looks to go forward. Williams into space. Nodded away by Geelong.
Probably not the best option there. Williams had 2 or 3 players around him there closing him. As Guy now comes out with the ball. Now Ocado. Ocado with it. Still Ocado. Now goes across it. Still in possession there. The Geelong no wins it back. Still deep in the Zebras attacking half there, and it comes off a Zebras player and goes out for another throw in for Geelong.
The minutes ticking by. Geelong looking to hang on. Moreland Zebras looking to force the issue. Ibanda nods it away. Triggers on a foot race with Timmins. Timmins overruns it. Trigger and Timmins. 2 wily characters there. Timmins retreats back. Guy comes in to help out. And earns a free kick off Michael Trigger. 2 wily veterans there, Michael Trigger and Sean Timmins, battling it out for some possessions. Jack West looks to get us on our way again. Cameron Watson finds Timmins on the left-hand side.
Still with it, Timmins pushing forward, now out wide, finds Sadler. Back to Timmins. Timmins in possession, back into the middle of the park. Williams gets down one player. Now goes a long one, wide, out wide to Ocado. Gets in space, into the 18-yard box. Ocado.
No, nothing doing.
There, got the ball.
Nothing doing.
Watley brings it down now. Now comes back out wide. Finds Guy. Sort of tricked himself nearly there. Now goes to distribute into the middle of the park. Sue's got 2 players there closing him. Now to Watley, out wide to Timmins. Timmins with possession. Now forward, finds Watson. Watson out wide to Tremaine Sadler. Tried the first time down along the ground.
Right idea, no one else on the same page.
Still with it, Watson. Now distributes Watson. Gets the head cross in.
Geelong.
Can't find the head of a Zebras player there though.
Geelong coping with everything we're throwing at them so far. And looking dangerous on the break as well. Ibanda has to clear it away. And does so, and the youngster
Controls it. Brilliantly done there by the youngster.
traps his own ball.
Well done.
Moreland looking to salvage something.
Guy out wide now. Finds Ocado.
Williams
now to
inside.
Williams. Now to Arnold. Sue tries to find Barfrosh. Back to Arnold. Back to Barfrosh. Still can't get possession, but Zebra's still in control. Ocado goes round 1. Tries to get round the second Geelong player. Can't do that though. He's pushed off it there, unfortunately.
If young Sell doesn't raise his hands, it's play on.
That's right, exactly. As soon as the hands went up, he had that guilty look on his face, and the referee had no option there to call the free kick. 80 minutes gone here at CB Smith Reserve. It's still Moreland Zebras 0, Geelong 1. From around the grounds, 89th minute, going into extra time now. It's Werribee City 0, North Geelong still with the 1-0 lead there. Kick taken high up and under.
Watley wins it. Skipper heads it out wide to Timmins. Timmins looking for movement. Goes to Sadler on the left. Sadler has to double back. Wants to turn his player. Does so.
Brilliantly done there by the Zebras. Not sure how Sadler got out of that one. Takes a shot, deflected, and saved there. Unfortunately, doesn't go out for a corner.
He's added a bit of spark on that left-hand side, has Sadler.
Definitely
His
has, Joe.
natural ability there going forward.
High up and under there.
Booth, not a great kick, gives it straight back to us. Ibanda finds Arcado. Not ahead of the ball, unfortunately. We've still got it, but our touch lets us down.
Definitely.
Watley has to win this, and we do. Ibanda out to Timmins on the left-hand side. Sees Tremaine, ignores him. Looking to go inside now, sees Barfarosh making the run down the left, cut out by Geelong defence and whisked away, and it goes outside for a throw in to Moreland Zebras just in front of the Garni Coburg. Geelong make their substitution. Going off number 9, coming on number 88. So Michael Trigger makes way for 88's not on my score sheet.
Antonio Piratina.
No, he is too. Piratina comes on.
Throwing for the Zebras. Ball comes in. Simmons goes to Watley. Watley takes a couple of touches, looking forward, trying to find a run there. It's Arnold Sue who brings it down now, in control. Links up there with Watley, who's pushed forward. Now back into the middle. Finds Barfarosh. Now goes out wide to Watson. Watson now.
Oh, he laid it off. Oh, Tommy's in some space.
Oh,
which?
finish there. Watley there on the end of that one. With the chance there, the Zebras.
Yeah, we can't say we haven't had the chance to do the job.
Ball comes back in again.
Geelong all sitting behind the ball. Zebras keen. Bander's injured himself. Lucian Bander's gone down with an injury behind play. And the young man will be disappointed with that.
I think the change will come now. I think Canal getting himself ready on the sidelines. That will be the change for the young 16-year-old.
See the cramp, I'm not quite sure what happened there. It looked like it was okay.
I think he just did it. Just cramped up at the last minute there, unfortunately.
And it looks like
So
he's
it's a
going to make
substitution.
way.
He is, yes.
And Lucian Ibanda makes way for Liam Cannell. And one of the penalty scorers from the Wednesday night's FFA Cup game. Unlucky not to start today, Liam Cannell, but as Lucian hobbles off. Still time for Moreland Zebras. What we need is a shot of coffee. A shot of Atomica coffee, Dominic.
Definitely Atomica coffee, Joe.
Proud sponsors of Moreland Zebras. Welcome aboard Atomica. Not quite sure what's going on here.
Number 11 coming off.
Substitution for Geelong as the sun peers over the clouds for the first time today, causing us a little bit of duress here in the commentary box. We're glad we have some technical people able to rectify that situation as young Alex Piccinelli does the job.
Canal with the throw-in. With the space finds Williams, who tried to header it down but went over his head. Now back out wide to Watley. Watley with possession. Distributes out wide, finds Timmins. Timmins now takes a couple of touches, looking for his options forward, then retreats back. And as far as Williams back to Timmins, tries to get past one play, he does. Now Timmins gets into space, No advantage here really given them at all. Referee still calling play on. All the way back there now, Geelong go to clear. Finds Watson to Williams. Williams back into the middle. Finds Arnold Sue. Just couldn't take the touch there, unfortunately. Ball gets distributed out wide. And ball's going to trickle over the line for another Zebras throw-in. 86 minutes gone here. It's Moreland Zebras 0, Geelong 1. Skygo makes his way across the ground, keeps the ball in play. High and one, long one over the top. Looking for the run of Barfarosh there, but
And Cooper
trickles out for a goal kick.
just what the doctor ordered for Geelong, but not so much what we want. Moreland Zebras 86 minute. Moreland Zebras 0, Geelong Soccer Club 1.
Taken, centre of the park. Williams wins the header down. It's Arnold Sue brings it down now to the path of Timmins. Timmins out wide to Sadler. First time flick into the middle though. Can't win it down to Zebras. Geelong able to get it down.
Just doing what they need to. Doing what they need to, Geelong. Moreland trying to force the issue.
Now out wide. Ricardo. Nice cross down along the ground there, Ricardo, but can't find a teammate. Unfortunately, Geelong clear.
Doesn't clear the first man, we can't win it.
Canal with the free kick there. It's full time at Werribee City, Joe, and it's final score Werribee City 0, North Geelong 1.
Just not a scenario that suits us at all. Just not a scenario that suits us at all. As a matter of fact, the score stays they are. We give a big helping hand to St Albans tomorrow, who play Ballarat at home, plus the likes of the Moreland City all bunch up again together. So the season wide open.
It's Watson now. Distributes into the middle of the park. Finds Barfarosh. Can't get the pass out wide to Timmins. Ball trickles over the line for another Geelong throw-in. Taking their time now as we trickle into the 88th minute. Throw-in taken. Sadler tries to get the face of that one there. Can't get that one there though. There's Watley comes across. Wester Stewart, he looked like he was about to pick that one there up, Joe, but kept his head there and ball gets kicked out over the touchline. Another throw-in.
It might be about 4 or 5 minutes extra time, so maybe 7 or 8 minutes in total here. Enough to do the job, but are we going to be good enough? The game's slowed down to a trickle at the moment while Geelong's in possession. They're doing just what the doctor ordered. Here they go again. Kuravabis goes into the corner, looking to play time, looking for a free kick. Can the Zebras come out with it?
Williams does. Still with it, Williams. Sends a long one over the top.
On his heels was Barfarosh.
Wasn't really ready for it. We're expecting it. And the ball gets cleared out.
And
Comes across there to Sadler now with the throw-in. Finds Arnold Sue, then goes into the box, finds Barfarosh. Barfarosh turns one. Still with it, Barfarosh. Now wide, finds Sue to Watson. Watson goes to get the free cross.
Just
cut off.
Just not give us any space in our own box. Geelong defending. Looks like 4 minutes of extra time.
5 minutes, I think.
5 minutes. Shouts for nothing. Or not a down. Geelong trying to scramble it away.
Wester Stutty playing as a bit of a sweeper there. He manages to get that one there out. Watson still keeps it in play. Still with it, the Zebras. Sue coming out with it.
Sue can trap it, and he does so. Goes short again. Takes the 1-2. Still hangs on to it, Arnold. Finds Guy. Finds Arnold.
Runners! Oh, just wide of Sadler there.
Just wide of Sadler. Picked apart by Moreland Zebras on that occasion, but unable to finish after some brilliant build-up play by Arnold Sue. Moreland Zebras only with themselves to blame. That's two chances like that.
zone. Yep, corner kick.
Well, it looks like a defender might have got a touch on it. They get it away, they don't.
Sadler, shot, deflected. It's in! It's in the goal there, and it's Tommy Barfarosh who scores it for the Zebras. Brilliantly done there.
Moreland Zebras. Goal scorer, Tommy Barfarosh. Moreland Zebras 1, Geelong SC 1.
Brilliantly done there by the Zebras. Get one back, equaliser. Still a good 4 minutes still left to play, Joe. Ball flicked on now. Guy brings it down. Now finds Ocado. Ocado turns one.
On
Pass a second.
our heels. Why are we on our heels? Here we go now. Guy, got to win it. Geelong looking like they want to play as well now.
Now they're wanting to move things along a little bit quicker. Out wide now, Geelong with it.
Well, Kuravaba's cutting inside.
Ball on the back.
Michael
Oh,
Trigger
Zebras.
falls over himself.
Lucky there for the Zebras. Now going to give it straight away. Ocado's on. Sends it out wide.
Not a great delivery. Not a great delivery by Jack.
Poor delivery.
Just ball comes straight back.
Brilliantly done there by Timmins. Wins it back for the Zebras. Sadler now moves forward.
Arcado's on this side.
Sue with it now. Back to Sadler. Busting the gut to get there. Does. Gets around him. Still with it, Sadler. Still in possession, Sadler. Comes out wide.
He's going to find Arnold again and does so. Look, Guy. Going to shape up.
Guy with the cross in there, but too square there, unfortunately. Over the top there. Watley wins possession of it. Brilliantly done there by Watley. Sends it. It's knocked off the ball there. Salacado into the middle of the box there. Saw gets in the end of it, but keeper picks that one there up.
Just squeezed it out. Was the keeper able to get to it? Moreland, pressure galore here by the Zebras. Here's a break. Watley onto it. Jack Wester Studi will collect. Has to go long. Poor balls.
Poor ball.
Straight to the Geelong player. Not looking up. Geelong will be happy with this maintained possession. Guy. Oh, gives away a free kick. Gives away a free kick. They'll be able to chew up some vital seconds here. Moreland Zebras looking to play. Geelong now looking to convert themselves again. This time he gets the selected 10 metres. Geelong chewing up the time. They scored late last time, Dominic. We don't want the same thing again.
Zebras players getting back there now.
Matthew Townley, the skipper, standing over it. Jack Wester Studi.
Saw that one there through.
This time goes long.
Still about 30 seconds left to play according to my watch, Joe. Zebras now with it.
Oh, that's got to be a free kick.
Not sure how that was different to the one that was just paid
Oh,
up.
Tommy Barfarosh now. They're a bit of space. They're in a bit of space. Arcado's on his own.
Now gets it. Ocado out wide. Got to get a good delivery in. Does. Ball comes in.
Oh,
Two Zebras players there on the end of that. Deflection taken. And it's going to go for another Zebras throw in.
Referee looking at his watch.
There's about 20 seconds left to play.
Got to get into the mixer.
Now Arnold. Pass one. Pass two, Arnold. Can he go there, Arnold? Shot comes through. Corner kick.
Oh.
Late drama here at CB Smith Reserve as the Zebras pushing the last 5 minutes, Joe.
Just anxious moments here for everybody concerned. We've given ourselves some hope. Cameron Watson.
Ball gets distributed in. Header at the back there. And it's in! It's Cam Watson! It's Watley who gets it! The Zebras equal and get this lead. They take the points here at CB Smith Reserve. That's a hit there.
Moreland Zebras 2, Geelong Soccer Club 1.
Brilliantly done there by the Moreland Zebras.
A never say die attitude there by Moreland Zebras has put us back in the race. Put us back in the race. And the big number 5 says, here I am. A great ball in by Cameron Watson. It had been coming, it had been building, Dominic. And then one shot of Atomica Coffee, and there it was.
There it was,
bang.
yeah.
Right there. Moreland Zebras 2. Geelong Soccer Club 1. Here they go. They're going to go long.
Surely can't be too much time left on the clock.
Try to repel everything. Referee's looking at his watch. The ball goes long. Watley wins it again. Barfarosh, it's over.
Full-time whistle. Yeah.
It's over.
Win.